Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you all are super excited for today. I am. Yeah. So, yeah, how are we all doing? Hey Lee, thanks for setting out our spread as you always do. Oh, and the specialty trays for for the draglings of cookies and cupcakes. Yes, thank you so much. Rich is here. Welcome. Let's see, Joanna. Hello, I'm here. Let's go. Matt is here. Welcome. I've been seeing you around, Matt, and that makes me happy. So we are going to have Randal Spangler on tonight. We are so excited. He's getting ready. He'll be in here in the next couple minutes. So while we wait for him, we're going to go through what we just released this past Friday and Tuesday, right?
And while we're doing that as well, don't forget to go to the Facebook group and throw in your comment about what you love about Randal Spangler's art on the
Facebook group post. It is pinned to the top, and we're going to be showing him what all you said about his art, your favorites or whatever. So make sure you go to the Crashly Facebook group right now and put your comment there, what you love about its art, so we can show him. Hey Christine, hey Nancy, Sarah, welcome. Hey Jay Lily, and Tammy's here. Hello.
Hello, Tammy.
All right, Kerwin, you're up.
All right. So, new releases from last week.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Dakota Dateweiler's Sanctuary.
Beautiful piece. Hi, Michelle. Welcome, Carol. Hey, Sherry.
It's a wonderful.
Beautiful butterflies.
My computer's running a little slower. Sorry, guys. And then we've got Harley by Cheryl Carpenter for you horse lovers out there. Cameo Dolls by the pink cameo dolls by Miss Fluff. WTF Moment by Ivy Dollamore. This one always makes me laugh when I see it because it's literally the WTF moment. What the?
Yeah. You better watch your mouth. Oh, hi, Dora. Welcome in.
We've got the Witchy Kitty Brew by
Jeremiah
Kettner. Ocean Waves by Mrs. Butter D.
Keep going.
Another horse one for you horse lovers. We've got Lily by Dakota Dateweiler. Ellie by Cheryl Carpenter. The Elephant. We got Jungle Flower by Miss Fluff. And then Cauldron of Myrrh by Ivy Dollamore, her little mermaid in a cauldron. The Witch's Black Cats by Jeremiah Kettner. Kettner. What did I say?
Kettner.
Sorry, guys. Kettner. Winter Elf by Mrs. Butter D.
Hi, Susan. Hi, GB. Hey, Mel.
Now, the product bundle does not show the product bundle pictures. We'll get that fixed.
Uh-oh. Oh, I probably didn't reorganize them.
Then we've got Christmas Eve at the North Pole by Dakota Dateweiler. Astral Cat by Cheryl Carpenter. Bubble Doll by Miss Fluff. She's been getting a lot of love from Miss Fluff images lately.
Yes, Miss Fluff has been performing well, receiving lots of love. It's been amazing.
Cage Keeper by Ivy Dollamore. The Witch's Cat by Jeremiah Kettner. Autumn Elf by Mrs. Butter D.
Hi, Francis. Hi, Osbear.
Those were Friday's new releases. And we had an event new release. We have Small Shop Fall Festival 2025. It's very similar to last year's Small Shop design, but there's some different colors, different elements as well. So it's not the same design as last year's. And then on last Tuesday's releases, we have Beaver Days and Sunshine by Courtney Lyons. She's been doing really well and on these products. We love that. Bat Splendor by Catriona Crehan.
I love that design. I think it's so cute.
Ghost Book Shop by Catriona Crehan. Nightmare Manor by Catriona Crehan. Autumn Day Fox by Coco Marshmallow. Storm Tossed by Courtney Lyons. Angel Face by Sherry Baldy.
I like Angel Face by Sherry Baldy too. It's a lot different than her cute little besties, you know? It looks like a layered image. It's really cool.
And then our very own, who's going to be with us tonight, Randal Spangler's Fairy Flowers.
So pretty.
Tulips by Sarah Ann Creations, a very cute print. Sabrina the Snow Leopard by Peggy Collins. Bubblegum Royalty by Coco Marshmallow. Now, in the Coco Marshmallow bundles, they do not come with tumblers, and they're priced accordingly as well, though. So, Dorothy from Oz Bestie by Sherry Baldy. Another Randal Spangler, Rounding Up the Dust Bunnies. Another cute print from Sarah Ann Creations, School Supplies, for all you back-to-school people or your artists out there. They're just a bunch of cute supplies. Really good pattern prints. Church of Chihuahua by Peggy Collins. Glitter Storm by Coco Marshmallow. So if you guys are working on any like Oz paintings or anything like that, that's a good parable one. Nana's Forget-Me-Nots by Courtney Lyons. And another Randal Spangler, The Universe in a Jar.
I love that one too.
It's a really neat, whimsical print. And then Flower Fairy Bestie by Sherry Baldy. Crayon Scribbles by Sarah Ann Creations. Valley Sunset by Peggy Collins. And did Richard Lorenz? No, those are previous weeks, aren't they? Yeah, those are all previous weeks. So that's our new releases. We got a lot on there. A lot more coming in a couple days. So yeah.
All right, let's take that down here. So anyone new that came in, welcome to the Sunday night live stream. We are going to have Randal Spangler on with us. He's backstage right now. Super excited. So, ask questions as you want in the chat. We will try to get to them, but we're going to go ahead and bring him on. Kerwin, bring him on. Is he on? Hi, Randal.
Hi there.
Welcome. How was your day today?
Very, very busy. As you can tell, because you called me right about a little bit before 6, and I said, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this tonight.
Well, it's funny because
totally forgot.
Kerwin was like, you better call him. And I was like, no, I don't want to bug him.
No, it's good to call. It's good to call. I forget things. And today's been an extremely busy day.
So I heard that, or I saw that you posted about Renaissance Festival.
Yes, Renaissance Festival started this weekend. I have 2 wonderful ladies, Misty and Ruthie, that are working the shop this weekend. I will be out there next weekend, both days. And they've been calling me going, this piece sold, we need it by next weekend. This piece sold. So I'm searching through all my frames going, what can I get framed up, And so it becomes that every week. You're restocking and restocking and restocking lots of stuff. Plus, I actually had time to go through my office and clear off my desktop, which hasn't been cleared off for a long time. There's a lot of paperwork there.
I've never been to a Renaissance Festival. I was looking at picture because we're what, 2 hours away from
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, so we live in Jefferson City, Columbia area.
Oh, yes.
And so I've always wanted to go to a Renaissance Festival. And he was like, well, you have to dress up. And I'm like, well.
Oh, no. Well, it's fun if you do, because you kind of become more a part of it. You don't have to dress up to go into.
I was saying that if she mentioned to my mom and sister that we were going to go to KC Renfest, because they would be down to go, but they're the ones that are, if you're going, you're dressing.
Well, yeah, it is fun. It is fun.
We used to go every year.
Renaissance has become, when it began, and I've been out there for, 36 years or something, way back, they tried to keep it as authentic to medieval times as possible. But that has evolved over 36 years. And now it's kind of a Renaissance festival. It's kind of like a Renaissance type village where there are permanent buildings, stages, jousting arena, and just a lot of things are very authentic to the times. But then modern things have crept in, and people will come in Star Wars outfits, Doctor Who, Harry Potter.
Star Wars at a Renaissance? Okay.
Yes, you see everything out
A
there.
popular one is Doctor Who and Star Trek to do it as though you're visiting that era.
You're going to have to come over here and say hi.
It
I don't
could
think
be.
he's ever
It
going
could-
to see your face.
Here, I'll just hop in.
It could be.
Okay, well, so here's Kerwin. He
Hey,
is
Randal.
the other
Hi there.
part of Crass with Crashly.
Okay.
Wife here.
Ah.
So now you all know each other.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
how long is it's Renfest, right?
Renfest.
Yeah.
It started this weekend. It's on again tomorrow, and it's 7 weekends altogether. So starting, this is number 1. It goes for 7 weekends, and Columbus Day. It's open on Columbus Day, also.
That
And
we
as
might
you
have to
go,
over there.
the further you go into it, the busier it gets. Of course, nice weather is good. If it rains a whole lot, then you have mud. If it hasn't rained in 2 or 3 weeks, you have lots of dust. But yet, as you get the last 2 weekends, especially if the weather's decent, just massive crowds out there. It's pretty amazing event. And
That's
it's
so
fun to go
cool.
to and watch all the people. Some of you're talking about the costumes that people wear in. Some people, there's a lot of walking up hills, down hills, over the grounds. There's some people that come totally unprepared. I mean, I've seen some young ladies come in wearing like white high heels. They wanted to look real good, but it's not what you want to wear when you come to a Renaissance festival, especially if there's mud.
Quick question. So you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
It was about, I don't know, 15? No, it was closer to 18 years ago, 19 years ago. 18 or 19 years ago, they did a Halloween event there where you could buy tickets and you got a full course meal and then like a little haunted ride type hike thing. And
They have done that. That's
do that, or was that something that they stopped doing?
I wasn't. I think they try different things each year, different events, trying to make other things work because the site, it's for 7 weekends. The rest of the year, the site just sits there empty. So they're trying to make use of it. And some of those things are kind of fun to go to, actually. I don't participate in those. They don't have like all the shops open. I think maybe select people may have a shop open depending on what they sell, things like that.
Yeah. This was closer to 20 years ago when I did it. And it just, I couldn't remember if they still did events like that or not.
Yeah.
So do you dress up every time, Randall?
I do have a costume that I wear and I'll be wearing next weekend. I don't get as elaborate as some of them. Like they have royalty. There's a king of the festival, a queen, royal court, the whole bit. And they dress in very authentic, elaborate clothing and costumes. It's pretty amazing. I don't see how they do it when it's like it gets up to about 100 degrees and they've got these big, heavy velvet costumes on. Unless they have air conditioning going underneath. But there really are some wonderful costumes, and all the participants, the people in the shops and stuff, do wear some sort of costumes. Mine would be more like a worker, a shirt, nothing too elaborate, but medieval style,
That's really cool.
So where is your shop in relation to the?
I was going
to say I'll say the jousting arena, because if I'm looking like a map in my head of where you come in, and the jousting arena, if it's over here in this area.
Well, it depends on. They actually have a actual front gate, which I think they call the King's Gate, to the festival, and massive parking. So when it gets very full, they also have a back gate to the festival where they do a lot of parking back there too. Okay. So but the front gate is a very elaborate structure with lots of openings and a balcony, towers and various things. So if you come in the front gate and turn to your left, I'm just the third shop on the left. Okay, if you come in the back gate, I couldn't describe to you how to get to my shop. But go through the whole festival and
I've never come in the back gate there, but you have to go past all the elephants and
right. But if you come in the front gate and go by my shop and then continue on down the lane, you will end up in the joust.
Yeah, so you're close to where they at the time where they had the axe throwing and stuff.
Yes, it's actually right around the corner from my shop.
Okay.
Yes,
I
sure.
don't know. Don't ask me how I remember that. It's been probably 15 years since I've been there. But I was in my head hoping they didn't change the layout that much.
No, not too much. It doesn't change. You know, being that the buildings are permanent there, it doesn't change. You know, they will add buildings. Some buildings they might tear down if they get too old and
Might
various.
drag her down there this week and have her get a turkey leg and come say hi.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do
If
love
you,
turkey
you
legs,
know, if
but
you
I don't
do,
have an
or
outfit.
or if anyone else is coming into town to go to the festival, they should message me somehow. Let me know, and I'll because I'm not there every weekend. I like to go out on Saturday mornings and stay till midday, 12, 1, whatever. But like this weekend, I didn't go out at all. But if I know someone's coming there, especially from out of town, I'll be out there and meet you.
Yeah, we might
Yeah,
message you then.
yeah, that would be good. As long
So
as I,
we're going to go all the way back to the very beginning of Randall Spangler now.
oh,
So
I
I
don't
read
remember
some
that.
of your bio on your website,
Uh-huh.
and might I say it is like one of the most well written bios I think, and I've read a lot of bios with all the artists, and it tells like a story about you living in Kirksville, and
Yes,
you
yes,
grew up on a farm, right?
yes. I believe that bio was written by a friend of mine, Jan Gephardt.
Ooh.
And she has also written two, three. I think she's done published three science fiction novels now on her own, and amazing writer. Yes,
That's all. So you grew up on the farm, and is that
yes.
where you like developed your imagination for all these dragons and
You
fairies that you
know,
have going on?
I'm not sure if that helped develop it. You know, I as a kid, I like to imagine. I guess I just always had a big imagination.
Mhm.
And when I had one brother, but then I would just make up my own worlds. I'd have these little characters, and I'd play in the dirt, and I'd make little towns and little roads, and have little toys and things, you know. And I guess I just always thought that way, and I always like warm and cozy. And some of my best memories of childhood are at my grandparents' houses, and that would be in relation to in my story there's the wizard which his name is Ladnar. If you look on my website and look up some of my library pictures, you see an old gray-haired man with a beard. There's one right there, look at
Yeah,
that.
that's my favorite
And
one.
neither of my grandfathers look like that at all, but um, still just be surrounded by books and firelight. And my grandmother would always ask what's your favorite cookies. She wanted to have my special chocolate cookies every time I came to visit them and such. So uh, it just kind of all feeds into my artwork and my characters. I like warm and fuzzy and happy, and you know.
So you were the original cookie fanatic, and so
Yeah.
like a lot of your dragons, they're doing different things. Like they're either making cookies, they're reading. So would you say that's probably some of your memories from like your childhood
Oh
that you're
yeah.
putting in there? That is
Yeah.
just so cute.
I love to read books. I love to explore the attics. My grandparents' houses. I'd like to explore this attics, even though when I was a little kid, they were kind of scary, uh, and such. But yet, it's just the adventure of it all, and that's why that's kind of where this story also comes from. And this part needs to be written into the books, more elaborate books than what I've done, you know, with the ABC and the counting book, is more of the storyline behind it of being in the attic and you know, finding the old mirrors that the draglings can pass through from their world into our world, and kind of tie all that into my childhood.
That is so cool. Like I've always admired the imagination within your pieces. Did when you started like drawing or creating art, did it always start with dragons?
Not necessarily. You know, I'm not quite sure why I drew my first dragon. It wasn't the little dragling characters. It was more of a larger dragons. I honestly don't know where my fascination with the dragons came in. I don't recall that when I was young. I just lived in a fantasy world. So I guess that just kind of fit right in. And I started drawing the dragons, and they evolved. And then one piece of artwork I did with I think the very first one with the two little draglings would be a teacup on a saucer, and there were two little dragons kind of running around.
Aw.
And and then I drew them over. I like the scale. I like the idea of very small dragons that are smaller than books, or just size of teacups and all. That kind of fascinated me. So that's kind of the world I built around them. And somewhere along the way, I came up with names for them. And I remember going through a baby book looking for names, and came up with Dagmar and Dewey. Yes.
That wasn't a baby book?
Yes, I think I found them in a baby book, and this has been a long time ago.
Well, that was on my list of questions I have for Randal
Uh-huh.
Spangler. Is where did Dagmar and Dewey come from?
Uh-huh.
Now, I see 3 dragons most popular, and so for those who don't know, real quick, Randal, or I keep trying to call you Randy because that's what Leslie called you one time, and I ran with it.
So most of the time I go by Randy, and I really don't care. I don't even notice that people use Randall or hey you. That all works.
Hey you. Well, so he works really closely with Brandy, which we all know as Mystery of Diamonds. They have 2 events per year.
Yes.
It's the Draglings and Books and Drawing with Spangler. So we actually got to see him, this piece right here, working on this.
Yes.
And this is where I learned a little bit about Dewey and Dagmar. I know you explained on one of them, how do you tell the difference? But I don't remember hearing about the third one. So how do you distinguish between the dragons? What are their characters?
Well, Dagmar and Dewey are originally, I just drew them as 2 dragons. I didn't even think of them as brother and sister or whatever, but that kind of came about. And so, and then I thought, well, gosh, I've got to be able to tell them apart. So Dagmar is a little girl and Dewey is the boy. And so Dagmar, I thought, well, I'll give them, I was drawing these little warts, these little bumps. I hate to call them warts, on their cheeks. And I thought, well, Dagmar can have 4 and Dewey can have 5. I thought, she's the little girl. She's prettier, so she has 1 less wart than Dewey. And I also do these little round balls on the end of their tail, and I'm not quite sure why I started doing that, but that was another distinguishing factor.
I see
he has 4, Dewey has 5. So, and then further down the road, I added eyelashes to Dagmar. Which I really like. It adds a lot of expression to her face. And then somewhere along the way, and this would have been probably 20 years ago, I was looking to add a 3rd dragon, and I drew the blue one, which is named Rupert.
That's right.
And so that's the blue dragon. I don't put him in a lot of things, but he's a little bigger than Dagmar and Dewey. And I always, since Dagmar and Dewey, I always relate to their personalities, kind of like cats, because I'm a cat person and I've always had cats. But I love dogs too. So I thought Rupert might be a little more like a dog, like a big puppy dog or something. Kind of like my nephew just got a Saint Bernard.
That's a big dog.
Puppy, and it's a mix with another huge dog too. It's kind of a mix, but just big, kind of clumsy, kind of fun, just devoted and happy. And so that's what my thinking is behind Rupert. And if you've watched all my lives, there is a 3rd green dragon which I have drawn I think just once so far, and his name is Drayland. I believe that's what terrible. I should remember that. I haven't used him enough. And he's very much like Dagmar and Dewey, but he, again, has a little different number of warts and balls on the end of the tail. And I think he may have 3 of each.
That's so cool. You have cats too. Like there's a whole section on your website, and I know we released one. My favorite is I'm not fat, I'm fluffy.
Oh yes.
Like, that's beautiful. That's like my mantra. Do the cats? I feel like they show up in some of them. And before the live, I was looking through some of your art, and there's a whole section of cats on there, and you have a crazy cat lady one, and I'm like,
I do.
wow, I need that one to be for Diamond Art Club, like quickly. I really, really love that one. But
Well, you know, as I've said, I many times I've done so many pieces of artwork, and Diamond Art Club keeps releasing things, and you know, there's some of my pieces I don't know if they'll ever release because they're so detailed. You just can't get it into a diamond painting unless somehow we can work out where they could take a neat section of it or something and enlarge it. You know, I'm not quite sure how they will do it, but
I think panels. If you could talk them into doing panels,
that's an interesting thought that might work.
oh, it's actually a really good idea.
If you could talk them into doing panels, I mean, of course, it would be a larger price point.
Yeah.
But it would give some. Basically, it's almost like a mural, but you'd get like 3 diamond paintings. You could have a mural. I mean, there's people who put those above their sofa.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, some of the big library pieces, that would be pretty cool to do that. Yes, that's a good idea.
Oh, Christine G said that she bought cat bookshelf today. That was another thing. Did you all know that you could buy the bookshelf paintings as a bookshelf? I didn't know that. But they're on his website, and they have.
Oh yes,
they sell it as a bookshelf with bookends.
I actually, what I do with those is print them on canvas. Print each book on canvas. Cut some chunks of wood. It's not very deep, very shallow bookshelf, but it's about I don't know, 1.5 to 2 inches deep. And I wrap each piece of wood like a 2x2 board. I wrap it all the way around each book, and then build a bookcase, a shallow bookcase for them all to fit into, and then screw it all together as a piece. It's quite a project
Making them
to put
yourself.
together, but oh yeah.
My
Yeah,
God, I
they're
didn't know
all hand put together.
that's amazing.
But
So,
they are pretty cool hanging on the wall. They do look like a bookshelf. It's amazing when I've gone to my art festivals. And when I first brought them out, especially, I really was producing a lot of them. And in the past year or so, I don't think I put any together because they are a huge project to put together. But I would hang them on my walls of my display in my art festivals. And so many people would walk in and want to take those books off the shelf. Adults and kids would want to pull those books off because they look so real. And they even feel real because they're printed on canvas, you know.
that's just so. I had no idea that you actually made them yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you have puzzles, and I saw that you were partnered with Cross Stitch, and then you have actual murals too, right? Like the big.
Yeah. Cross Stitch with Heaven and Earth Designs. I've been with them longer than I've been with Diamond Art Club, a lot of years. They're a wonderful company to work with, and they kind of helped guide me towards Diamond Art Club way back when in 2019 that was when I first signed up with Diamond Art Club. And then there's a company. Oh my, what's it? It used to be called Murals Your Way. I don't know that it's called that now because I just got a letter from them saying it's been sold, and I'm not quite sure what the name of the company is. But they have a lot of my images, and they can be produced as murals pretty much any size you want. So that's kind of fun to get the royalty statements from that because they say train of dreams, 8 foot high and 24 foot long. You know, it's like, what are they doing with these things? I'd love to see the finished pictures.
Yeah, somebody would have to have a free full wall for that.
Yeah. Well, I figure it's maybe some kind of an event center, a huge library, or you know, some kind of a public space where they would be doing these things that size. Yeah.
That is so cool. Somebody said my neighbor gave me cat bookshelf jigsaw puzzle last year.
Ah, yes.
Now I can do the diamond painting. Yes, you can.
Yes. Yeah, the fun part of the cat bookshelf is the titles on the books too, and you can zoom in and see them on my website. I think I have a close up of the books, so you can actually read the titles on them because that's a really fun thing. I'm not sure that all of the titles come through as they are on as diamond paintings, because as you've seen before, anytime they try to do lettering, you know, in a grid pattern, it's very difficult to do, especially if there's long words and lots of lettering in a tiny space. It just doesn't work as a diamond painting, but yet they do an amazing job with it. There we go. That's one of the 3D bookshelves right there.
They do look. I would be one of those ones that's just like, let me
Yeah.
read this cat one.
The cat.
Yeah, it was kind of. It's always kind of fun, when I was there watching, because the kids would run up and want to pull the books off the shelf so they could read them.
I don't see how
And
anyone could put actual books on it though, because it's so pretty.
no, it wouldn't hold a real book. It's only
Okay,
about
decorative.
inch and a half to 2 inches deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but the parents would yell at the kids, say, "Don't touch, don't touch," and then the parent would come over and pull on it.
Harry Catter and the Wizard Cat.
Yeah. Lots of fun titles. And I've done 3 sets of cat books, so 36 different cat books, and each one of them has a different title. And almost every single title is a variation of some well-known or classic books.
That is so cool. I saw Rich say that first responder painting is coming out tomorrow, and I wasn't sure what he meant, but apparently Diamond Art Club is doing a Labor Day release.
Oh, yes.
I'm going in, and I didn't realize that they were releasing that. That is just so cool.
It is.
The thing I really love about these cat bookshelves is not only is each individual, book spine its own work of art, you get that little mural on top as well.
Yes, and I don't know if you can tell from the photo, but in the mural, the books, the cat is, well, I'm pointing at my phone like.
I totally see where you're going. Yes.
But the books that the cat is laying on, they are also dimensional. They're not quite as deep as the books down below, but yet they are dimensional up there too. So, you've got, it almost looks like there's books.
Yeah, I can see it. If, like on this picture, if you look all the way over to like the right.
Yeah.
See right here where it sort of pops out a little bit more.
Right.
You can see the mouse. I don't know if you can.
I can see the mouse, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's cool.
Well, that is really exciting. So make sure everyone you tune in tomorrow DAC, because that first responder painting is going to sell out very quickly. But it says
so glad you reminded me of that. I knew they were going to bring it out for Labor Day. I wasn't sure exactly if it was being right on Labor Day or whatever, but I need to get that posted on my Facebook post.
Yeah, that's honestly quite a quick release based on like when you released or finished it. And now, so I'm glad that they dumped on it. Oh, there's the crazy cat lady.
Crazy cat lady.
Go to the cuddle time or family time one. That was another really cute. I love this one so much.
Oh, family time. Yes.
Like, I feel like that's me and all my. So if you didn't know, I have about 16 cats.
Oh, do you?
Yep, they're not all inside, but we live in the middle of nowhere, so we have a lot of what we call barn cats.
Right.
They just kind of trickle in. We take care of them, make sure they get any medical attention they need, and we just make sure they're okay. And so I'm a huge cat person. I love it.
I got a bone to pick with this one cat though. It's sticking its paw in the drink.
Yeah, that happens.
Have you had those cats that love to play with the ice cubes?
Absolutely.
Yes, go in there.
Our cats like to stick their whole head in our drinks too.
I haven't had
lids. Yep. Look at Gil. Is that you, Crashly? It basically is me. Yes, that's correct. That's awesome. So yeah, you have a big release coming out. I'm so excited for this.
Yes.
I've seen you finish quite a few, and they just released this. What was that? A couple months ago, didn't you just finish it?
Yes, I finished it back in, I believe that was April.
Yeah.
Piece, and then we did the July event. There is actually a third event. In November I do another event with Brandy.
Oh, that's great.
And I forget what it's called. I get them all 3 mixed up. But there's actually 3 events a year.
Well, I know that we sponsor all of them, and I tend to put the wrong title at first. Draggling some books.
The third one's the Christmas event. The one, because last year we hadn't signed them yet. So we did the
cookie
inspired one of the tree, the book tree with the cookie on top.
Oh, there is a Christmas one. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. But if you all are interested, there is a Facebook group dedicated to Randal Spangler. I don't know if one of the mods can share it. It's called Draglings and Books. The official Randal Spangler art fan club is what it's called.
Yeah.
So moderators, if you could link that and you can join in. Now, when Brandy hosts these events with Randal, they're always
Season of Spangler.
Okay, that's the title. Okay. All right.
You have to go look it up. Yep, drawing a Spangler's like people knew. We'll work great.
I'm always working on new things. The last event in July, I was working on my Thanksgiving piece, which you would think a month later. Or has this? Yeah, it's been a month later, that I would have it finished by now. But once I stop the event, it's kind of like I got to get ready for Renaissance Festival
Yeah.
because once that starts building, like I say, I have a whole building there, a shop, and I have to fill it full of artwork, not only framed things but matted pieces and just lots and lots of stuff. So it's preparing for that. Plus going out there, it sets empty most of the year. So clean the cobwebs out, knock the wasps' nests down, sweep out the raccoon poop.
So your shop isn't open all year round?
Oh no, the Renaissance Festival shops are just open
Oh,
7 weekends of the festival. That's it.
got it. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought you had a gallery or
No,
store.
not a permanent gallery. No.
Okay.
I do. Last year, I did a Christmas open house here in my home,
Mhm.
and that was in first 2 weekends of December. I may be doing that again this year. I always wait to the last minute because I'm thinking, but the problem with it is I have to totally rearrange my living room. It's kind of a ranch style house built in the 70s, but when the guy built it, he did kind of an open floor plan. Didn't put in separate rooms other than the kitchen as a little division off to the right. But the main room is the old vaulted ceiling that had the Spanish look to it all, the way they did in the 70s. And I have it broken up into seating areas and such, and there's a lot of furniture and stuff in there. So to put my art show on, I have to take lots of stuff out of there, tuck it away in bedrooms, rearrange the sofas, and then put up my art panels in front of furniture and around furniture and weave it in and out, and then hook up lights and hang all the artwork, and plus clean everything that's left over from the festival, because by the end of the 7 weeks, there is usually so much dust in the air. Every piece of artwork, every matted print is in plastic bags. Well, the plastic bags are so coated with dust by the end. They all have to be rebagged and clean out the framed pieces and the whole bit. So it's quite a project to put it on.
I bet. So you don't know if you're going to do it this year or not?
I'm really thinking I probably will. I would say just watch my Facebook page and my website. I will announce it, randalspangler.com. I will announce it on there. I really do enjoy it because the best part of it all is just meeting all the people and talking to everyone. Yes.
That is awesome. I know that I saw that you did it last year, and I would love to come this year. Cheryl Gerhards is another one that lives here in Missouri. Another big fan. She wants to come see you on Renfest. She says hopefully the weather will be cooler this year.
Yes. Just let me know which weekend the first Saturday mornings. Get by my shop, when you get there if you're on Saturday morning, and ask for me.
Yeah, I'm looking at the weather. Well, I don't know. I don't have Kansas
He's
City
wanting to go next
in.
weekend.
Oh,
I'm here in central Missouri. It shows a high of 73 and sunny. So usually we end up getting Kansas City's weather. So
yeah, that would be perfect.
Seems to be about the same. So
yeah, that would be a good weekend. The first couple weekends are nice because fortunately, this is a pretty decent weekend here. I believe it's in the 80s today. But there have been years it's been 103 on Labor Day weekend. And then the second weekend has been close to that too. So having a little cooler weather is the time to go because a lot of people, everyone wants to put it off until fall and the leaves are turning and go outdoors and, get that little crisp feeling in the air and go to the festival. So there will be crowds, but it won't be as crazy as the very last few weekends of the festival. So that would be a perfect time to come.
Hear that?
And
we'll have our son and our daughter too, so they could be our little munchkin elves.
Oh, probably.
And
probably want to go too, because if we go to Renfest without them,
I'll be the queen, and they can be the little entertainer things.
The kids would have a great time at the festival. There's so much to see and so much to do. And in fact, the booth next to me sells little wooden swords and shields, all kinds of designs on the swords and on the shields. And the kids get those and they can just run around the festival and have little sword fights and have a lot of fun with it.
Yes. See, and we'll get Cheryl to come and dress up too. She can be, I don't know what she could be. She can be a princess and I'll be the queen or something. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Are we ready to share the Facebook post?
Yes, I went ahead and turned off comments. Now, Randall, every week we're doing this Artist of the Week. I'll do a post on Facebook where people can go in and say what they love about their artist. And then we'll do a drawing from that. So let's go ahead and look at this week's comments about you.
Artist of the Week.
We've got Darlene says she loves your work. Carol and really enjoys your draglings and everyday settings, and your art makes her smile. Margaret says, what's not to love? Shireen loves the homes, has all of them now except Snow Castle.
Oh, I love the houses too.
Yeah.
Joanna, what's not to love? His artwork is so whimsical and fun. Karen, I love his artwork. Done a couple for my granddaughters and love participating in the Spangler events. I'm excited for the release coming up tomorrow for Labor Day. Christine, I love the whimsy of your artwork. Cheryl, love you, how your artwork is fun. Kim, so sad I can't be able to watch you live. We'll definitely watch a replay and loves your artwork. Sherry, I love the attention to detail. Michelle, I love the expressions on all the dragons' faces and, of course, the cookies. Tammy loves the draglings and how the artwork just makes her feel like a kid again. Smile the whole time she's done painting one of the images, and a heart is always happy. Love how everything, Matt says he loves how everything has a connected storyline and feels like a whole alternate world as opposed to just individual images.
It is an alternate world called
It is.
Oh no!
I live there.
How do you say the name of it? Home.
Well, it used to be. Original name of it, I called it Ohm, OHM,
Right.
just from the word home. I felt, home sounds so warm and cozy. I want a variation of that, so I did Ohm. But since then, a few years ago, I think I need to call it Ohmlandia. So it is now Ohmlandia. Things evolve over time,
That is so the magical world of Randal Spangler's Ohmlandia.
Ohmlandia, yes.
Ohmlandia.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then last but not least, Sarah says, I love Randall's whimsical aesthetic. His dragons are adorable. The colors in his art are also very rich and vibrant.
Thanks for all the comments.
I loved watching you do the watercolor and colored pencil thing. That, like, I'm not an artist or anything, but that made me want to try it. And I made a tree once, and because I learned how you did it with your shading with the colored pencils, and it was just so cool. So you ready for the?
Now we're gonna pick a winner out of all these comments. We're gonna see who wins a gift card to crashwithcrashly.com.
$10 gift card. Let's see. Ooh, Karen L.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, friend. I love all your little gadgets there. All your, you all obviously know technology well. Not one of my favorite things or better things.
So it's kind of like, things develop, when we just keep up with it.
There's things that help more and things that don't. There used to be a wheel that I could just pull directly from the comments, but I guess it's a private group. It doesn't let me do that anymore, so I have to go in and put every single one in.
Okay.
So, Karen, make sure that you email me at craftswithcrashly@gmail.com, and I will send you that gift card. Thanks again for commenting on Artist of the Week. And, Randall, I had a surprise for you, but they are not hurrying up. But it was a special guest that wanted to come say hi to you.
Oh.
But, I think they probably forgot, too. My gosh. I'm going to start messaging everyone hey, don't forget.
We should call them.
Maybe we should. Anyway. So you had a collaboration recently. Do you plan on doing any more collaborations?
With Rick Lorenz, who's an amazing artist, and you know how amazing his work is. It's incredible. He and Tina, his wife, they're just the most amazing couple. But I don't know. We haven't discussed anything firmly. I'm open to the idea. I'm sure he's open to the idea. So we'll see.
I really like this one where I like the tongue sticking out of the dragon's mouth.
Oh, yes.
Concentrating and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the one Rick did.
Yes. Amazing.
I saw somebody working on that one. It's a lot of confetti. It looks awesome.
Oh, yes,
We've
yes.
got this one. We're still waiting for the ability to do this one.
Yeah, we missed that. That one sold out very quickly. Well, Rick was going to pop on with us, but I guess he got distracted.
Call him.
You know, that happened. Like I said, I would have totally passed this by. I was actually walking on my treadmill when you called me.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. But fortunately, I was right at the very end, and I was just turning it off, and your call came in, and your message came in, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
Well, maybe I should do better about reminding. Hey, 2 more days. Hey, 3 hours.
Well, it is kind of an unusual time, and it is a holiday weekend and such too.
Yeah, no, it's
a lot
and
going on.
like for us, we run the whole business, just him and I, and the week, like we couldn't even believe that today was Sunday already. It just flew by, and we forget about holiday weekends because, like, when you own your business, like there's not really there's no days off, so like we're like a holiday. Well,
absolutely, that's the way my life was for 42 years with the art show business. It's like you just work all day, every day. I had a terrible boss. He just drove me and drove me and drove me. Of course, that was me.
I've got a boss that does that too.
That boss. He's crazy. Well,
the time off,
we really appreciate you coming on. This has been absolutely amazing. Everyone, I hope you check on the release that's coming out from DAC next week. Oh wait, somebody read my message. Stall more. So Randall, what's another?
Did he read it?
He did just read it. We're just stalling a little bit longer.
That's all right.
I'm surprised if he does pop.
Hey, what's that behind you?
We did that paper.
That is a diamond painting. Brandy actually did this way back in the beginning when we started working together, and she sent it to me. That's probably my favorite diamond painting. Even though there's so many that come out so good. I love Train of Dreams too. But she sent that to me, and so I keep that hanging behind me here. Yes.
I'm glad that she gave it to you. So something did come up with him, so he's not going to be able to make it. But we did have an absolute blast with you. I appreciate you taking time out of your treadmill time to come be with us.
Yeah.
I
don't think he's seen those.
So if you haven't seen the latest product we've made for you, we launched full product bundles where you can get diamond painting release papers for your diamond paintings.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have pins as well. This is the Stargazer.
Oh, yes. Starry.
Yes.
It's stargazing.
Yes, stargazing.
Yes.
If we come up to see you, we're going to bring you some samples. If we go to the Renfest next weekend, we'll be sure to bring you some.
Okay.
But we'll let you know if we're coming and everything.
All right. Yes, do.
And Ladnar 15 is tonight's code.
Yep. So thanks again, Randall. People stick around. We're going to draw for not next week, but the week after's Artist of the Week coming up here. So thank you again, Randy, and I hope you have a fabulous night. And maybe we'll see you next weekend for Renfest. We are excited.
All right.
Thanks, Randy.
Thank you.
Good to meet you both.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so cool. Okay, so we already have our next week's Artist of the Week is going to be Cheryl Carpenter. So we did decide that we were going to start drawing for the week ahead. So we're going to be drawing now. Are you ready for the wheel?
Yeah.
We are going to be drawing for not next week, but the week after. And also after this stream, Rich is going to be going live. I think what did he call it? A whip live, or everyone's going to be working on their diamond paintings. I think it's going to be a few hours long. Rich, if you have that scheduled already, feel free to put in that link. We'll be popping in there as well. So this is going to be our next Artist of the Week here. He is so down to earth. He's a great guy. And I'll tell you what, he's been amazing to work with. I didn't even tell the story about, we tried to make a design for drawing with Spangler, and that's where you get to watch him actually draw. And so we found a design where his draglings are looking at a computer screen. And it's the one that it said like error on the computer or something. But I thought it was the perfect design because we're watching him on our computers drawing, right? So he made them, the error is like there was a virus or virus detected. So the draglings are frowning, so he actually made them smile. And we changed what was on the computer screen to drawing with Spangler. And so he went out of his way to make them smile. And he's an amazing guy to
And
work
did the
with.
words
And
and stuff too.
he did do the words and everything. And, we request images, and Leslie is just so quick and so sweet. And we love them. They're good, great people. Okay. I'm off my soapbox. So go ahead and do the drawing for the next artist of the week. Oh. Ooh, here's a good one. We already did the Christmas. So we might have to. We already did a Christmas. Okay.
Sure.
Round 2. Oh, Gail, thank you so much. She said, great interview, Crashly.
Somebody else is on here, do you?
I don't know.
Nope. Okay.
Keep going. So that one was just a joke. We were psyching you all out, okay?
Sorry about that, guys. Maybe I accidentally put her name on there twice.
Maybe because you like her so much. She was actually live on Twitch today. We watched her for quite a while. It was really cool. Okay, and go. What is this? What is this continuation? Your mother? No? Hiroko! That's exciting! So, next week is Cheryl Carpenter. I'm going to see... Starting tomorrow. I'm going to see if she'll come on, but she does live across the pond, so hours are kind of weird. So I might be able to get her on a stream, but it probably wouldn't be at this time. But she was very willing to come on a stream with us. It just, the hours have to line up. I saw her go on someone's live, and it was like at 2 o'clock or something our time. So that might just be a different day, or I'll have to switch live stream times with somebody on a Sunday. So I'll figure that out. So stay tuned for Cheryl Carpenter. If not, we can maybe record something to post. But Hiroko the week after, there's no possible way. Like, I know our hours are like opposite, aren't they?
Yeah, and we've talked to her about it, and it's just not
in the cards for her.
Maybe
but
something in the future, but not anything recent.
I may make a post though, like if you all have questions for her. I know her art is kind of, it's different than a lot of our other artists. It has a very unique, specific style, but it's beautiful.
And it has been, I've seen it popping up on the DAC votes.
Yep, she's signed with, who is it? Enabler's Outpost right now, and she has been popping up on the votes. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, tonight was amazing. That went great. We still have a little bit of time here. So the lead is that Rich's live? We can pop over in there. I just love watching you. Well, thanks. We love watching you watch us. That's how that goes. I mean, I don't have anything else. Oh, don't forget the discount down below it's 15% off. It is Ladnar LAD. Did you guys know that was Randal backwards? It is. Ladnar is Randal backwards. Anyway, Ladnar 15. So that is active until tomorrow. So go shopping, and I hope you guys have a great extended weekend if you're those people that have jobs that let you off work. You know? You got anything else, sir?
Nope. We're working hard to get caught up again on orders. We got stuff to clean up from the auction yesterday, which went really well. Thank you to everybody who came to that.
Yeah, as you can see, I pushed everything from this side of the building to that side of the building. Yeah.
I hope I'm not speaking too soon on things, but for those who, if you weren't here yesterday at the auction, we do have 3 artists that are in the final stages of getting signed on. We're looking at Chuck Pinson.
You're going to jinx it if you do it before they're signed. That jinxes it.
It jinxes it.
We're in the final communications with multiple artists that you all have been asking for. One we do have signed, and that is Aria. She is completely signed, ready to go. She is going through, where's a move or something? She's going through something where she's like uber busy, and we're waiting on files from her, but she is signed. So if you all have any favorite Aria images, let us know and we'll make sure we get those to start out with. But yeah, there are some more in the works. I will say that there are hopefully some landscape kind of artists coming.
Yes, Rita Kanye is who we're talking about when we say Aria.
I didn't know people knew her by that. I thought that she was known as Aria.
DAC has it as Rita Kanye Aria Illustration.
Oh, so what are we gonna call her? Aria?
I don't know. I'm gonna add once she
I
gets.
thought her artist name was Aria, but yes, that is the same person. I think Rita Kanye sounds pretty. Just saying.
Once she's settled and she's got the artwork sent to us, I'll ask her exactly what she wants.
What she prefers and stuff. So yeah, anyone that attended the auction yesterday, we do thank you so much. Kerwin has been sick this past week, so we're working on getting caught up on orders. And as you all know, when husbands get sick, it's like
it's like cold. They were. I nearly died. I had a cold.
It was like he was hit by a train, y'all.
Deathbed.
Oh my gosh! And I had to hear if I had
You're
a nickel.
You don't know what it's like to get a cold.
If I had a nickel for every time throughout the days he would say I'm sick, I would probably be rich.
The only reason is you would go, "What's wrong? I'm sick. Are you okay? I'm sick." You would ask me, and the answer is I'm sick. So that's why you would hear that I'm sick.
See what I mean? He's very passionate when he's sick. So until next time, everyone, we will see you. We will see you at Rich's Live. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.